I'm continuing the recording now, and from now on my microphone records everything I'm saying, and it records also our screen. Sorry about this, but here's the thing. It still was a valuable lesson and a good lesson, I hope, until now. So, and I can gladly share with you what we've done so far. That's not a problem. All right, so we are here. We complete this. We don't have any special terms and conditions. And then we would click here on save the form, and then it's automatically saved to our transaction.
Georg, can you share the screen?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's do this right away. I forgot that we were locked out. Okay, so now I want to do something practical. I go back to home and I have a transaction, and I just negotiated for my buyer that they get a credit for inspections. As you can see, we made an offer on an as-is contract, and normally they would have to purchase it as is. Now the home inspection showed a couple of flaws, and there was an AC service missing and things like this, minor things, but I negotiated us an $800 credit at the closing. And so now what we have to draft is an amendment. So we add a blank form. I go here.
Amendment because it was already a closed contract, right?
Correct. Otherwise, if it's before everyone signed, it's an addendum, but after the fact, after they signed, it's an amendment. Oh no, first look here, add blank form. We write amendment and hit the magnifying glass, and now all the amendments come. You can change the pre-closing occupancy and changes to listing contract, but what we want is a blank amendment.
Sure.
There you go. And then it gives us the names of our parties at the address, and now here is what we write. Sellers grant an $800 credit towards buyer's closing costs. So let me close the door real quick. All right. Or seller grants, seller's grant. $800 credit towards buyer's closing costs. That's it. And then the reason why I don't want to use the word for inspection items, I know these guys, they're financing, and a lot of lenders, they get cold feet when they're hearing, oh, inspection items, that means the house is not okay, there's something wrong. So we want to avoid that. And since we agreed on an $800 credit, all good. That's all we need. So
that's credit to the buyer, right?
Yeah, credit towards buyer's closing costs.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we X that out. And now I want my buyers to be okay with this and to sign it. So I check this one only. I go here to e-sign, and you don't have this yet. We have to enable online signature for you still. We have to enable the ultimate edition. As soon as you need it, we'll do it. But as long as you don't need it, no need to do it right now. All right, so we click here on e-sign. And now it asks me who should sign for it. That definitely the buyers. They should sign for that. So I create a new e-sign session. And this always takes a little while. And then we have to click here, and it opens a new window. So the first buyer is Alex, the second one is Tabea. We click next. It asks me, oh, there are other locations. Are you aware of this? Yes, I am. And now, unfortunately, both of them are German, so I apologize. I have to write something in German real quick, but I'll explain. Okay, but I think you get it, because it sounds almost like the English version, right? It's just a different spelling. Mhm. Oh, caps. Sometimes I miss my German words für die Inspektions. Okay, that's it. So, all right, now that we've made our email, completed our email, this is the subject line. Now we can actually click here on next. And then if it's a standard form from the farbbar or from the neighbor, then it will auto apply the date and also the names as so they can sign directly here. If it is something that you uploaded, then you can use here this field and drag their signature wherever you need it. You can also remove it again, I hope. Yes, you can remove it. What I noticed, since they have this new 2.0 online signature, the date and time field is extremely long. So that is longer than normal. It's unfortunate. But I'm sure they're going to fix this. Here you choose who is signing, and here you have signature, initials, date, time, and an end. Also, when you want to counter on something on a contract, you have the option here to use a strike through, and you can even shorten this or make it longer if you wanted to. So you can also add some text here.
I don't understand why only buyers have to sign it. Like seller has, I mean, he agreed to pay. Doesn't he need to also sign?
Yeah, but he offered this to us, and they have to be okay with this. And everyone needs, in a contract, it's always bilateral. Both parties need to agree. And he wants to make sure they don't walk away from the deal, and they want to make sure they get the money. So both need to sign.
Oh, okay.
It's always bilateral.
Yeah.
Of course, he can give them whatever he wants to. But you know how many times people tell you they would do something and then they don't. So that's why it needs to be in writing in order to be legally enforceable. So now when you have completed your signatures and everything, then you just click send. And it goes automatically out to my parties, and they now can send this. Once it's signed, I will download it and email it over to the listing agent. The seller will sign it, will send it to the title company, and it will be a portion of our contract. Any questions?
Nope, all good. Are we gonna go back to the original contract we were doing, or
I'm sorry, what?
are we gonna go back to the original contract we were going through, or?
No. Oh, do you want to? I think this
Oh,
is
we're done
we
with
we
that.
have done so much today. I think for right now it would be really good for each of you to you did this already, to play around with it, pick an address and try to make an offer on that address. Try to write up a contract for that address, pretending that you work for some imaginary buyers. That is the best you can do in order to get familiar with this, and then send it over to me and I will gladly look through it and tell you what is right and what is wrong. Unless you have some specific questions right now.
Oh no, that will be it. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Aika,
very
do you
helpful.
have questions?
I have a few questions, but not related to this.
Okay, fine. We can go. We're done here. I can answer all your questions.
Okay. But first, once you have the video ready, you're gonna send us the link to replay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to ask you. So you said how do I search for a lot in Tampa?
Ah, yeah. All right. So here you go on the dashboard, and then we have. Where we have it. MLS Advantage. Here you go. MLS Advantage. shows you pretty much everything that's going on here in Florida. And now you can, it's not the same, it's not as precise as our MLS, but at least it gives you a lot of things. You can look for an address and zip code, search within a mile. You can tell them what you're looking for, do a map search, saved search. But now let's see if we can find a lot. This is the property type single family. Here, vacant land. There you go. You're active and you want to look in Tampa. Tampa.
5 acres.
All right, so let's see if it allows us. No, it doesn't. Purchase price roughly.
This is up to $500,000.
All right. All right, makes 500,000. There you go. And let's start with 375. And now we click search. So now, yeah, we don't have 5 acres. We don't get 5 acres. Look at this here, quarter acre. So, wow. Yes, it is really disappointing.
That's 2 yeah, that's 2. No, nowhere near 5.
So here we have two
Yeah.
acres for 379. But it's waterfront, so I'm sure if you get something that's not waterfront, you might be able to get something larger, but not here.
Okay.
Maybe we should find some other results or get some other results.
Or for the square feet, if we calculate it into 5 acres, would that work?
I don't see this in the mask here. Or maybe in under more.
Yeah, like lot square feet. If we convert that into square feet, 5 acres, would that work? Maybe.
Lot square feet. Lot square feet. Yeah, that's correct. That should work. So 5 acres is roughly 2.2, right? 225,000 something. See, it doesn't even allow me to put that in.
Yeah.
It ends with 50,000, so that's not good.
43, 560 times 5. Yeah, 217.
Yeah, I can go only up to, we can say minimum 50,000 and see what else comes up.
Right.
So this is for a lot search. It's not really great, but look at this. We have suddenly, we have 5 acres here.
Right there. Yep.
Here you have your 5 acres, Aika.
I see.
So now we can look at details and we can create a report and then you can email the report.
Okay.
See, email the report.
Awesome.
Or you can ask, before you do so, you can view the report. Well, this doesn't look very good. I mean, this guy looks amazing, but the rest of the report is a little bit strange. So let's see if we can create a different report. This is just a customer summary report, but maybe we want a customer detail report with photos. How does this look? So much better already. This is better, and this is what we can email them. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then you always have a good chance at realtor.com. You find all listings there that are in any kind of MLS. So, and here you would go and to buy and then not homes. Definitely not Marco Island. Where can you actually find lots here? And why does it always autofill Marco Island? That's so annoying. So, okay, let's first go to Tampa. Tampa, Florida. And now, property type, here we go. Farmland. Save search. So now we can certainly change the price range. Beds, bath, of course not. More filters. And here you might be able to also add some key factors like the size of the lot and things like this. So MLS Advantage is one way to go. Here you might be able to also find some lots on Realtor.com. This is what I would recommend you to do. Of
Okay,
course,
thank you.
the price range, same thing, max 500k. So this limits it. Yeah. But you see, you have way more search results here compared to MLS Advantage, and I don't understand it because
Why is that? That's interesting.
that's a very good question, because MLS Advantage should be sourced also by all MLSs from Florida, but for some reason it is quite difficult and quite
That's
limited.
not with residential as well, right? It's just only land.
It's everywhere the same thing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. All right, then. I think for today we should call it a day and then do the next meeting on Monday evening. You guys have the link. And thanks for coming here, for being here. And I will upload this recording in YouTube and then send it over to you. Please don't share it with anyone. It is a personal recording. It is not a professional one. It is really just for you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Please don't make it a public link. Make it unlisted.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sure thing. All righty, you have a great rest of your day and we'll talk shortly.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you so much for today. It was a valuable lesson.
Thanks for being here. Bye.
Have a great day.
You too, have a
Bye.
good one. Bye-bye.